What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Let's get back with another one. Play of the Phillies versus the Baltimore Orioles for game number 1 of the 3-game series. And the Phillies got in game 63 and 48 in the season. The Orioles got in game 51 and 61 in the season. And yeah, I'm winning the vice top of Jersey Orioles, guys, and I'm watching the game at MC Sports Philadelphia. So here's the Baltimore Orioles starting off. We got Jackson Holiday, Julian Westbrook, Leonard Henderson, Alden Winchman, Tyler O'Neill, Jeremy Jackson, Colin Cosman, Coley Mayo, and Dylan Carlson. And that is your Baltimore Orioles start right now. So come up the bat for the Orioles. We got Jackson Holiday coming back for the Orioles. The Orioles raised the Rays. They outside the first review. He's over the pitch to Jackson when he's swinging the 5-1. He's over the pitch to Jackson. When Jackson Holiday grounds out to second base and Martin Stokes to the first base and vice up in time. Coming up next, the bat for the Orioles. We got Jordan Westbrook against the bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays the base. One outside the first review. He's only got the pitch to Julian. Swinging the base, striking one. He's only got the pitch to Julian. Swinging the catch good one. He's only got the pitch to Julian. Ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-2-1. He's only on the pitch to Jordan Woody, but Jordan Westbrook grounds out to the third baseman. Allen came through to the first base and vice up in time. Coming in next, the bat for the Orioles. You got Gunnar Harrison next to the bat for the Orioles. And William plays on base. 2 outs, top of the first review. He's only got a pitch to Gunnar. Gunnar swing that 5-1. He's only on the pitch to Gunnar. Gunnar catch goes straight to 0-2. He's only on the pitch to Gunnar. But Gunnar Harrison has spent time on Gunnar Harrison got the bat 6-1 base. So he's only on the pitch to Gunnar. Gunnar catch goes 1-2. He's only on the pitch to Gunnar. Swing the miss, not strike 3. And Gunnar Harrison's out. First strike up, and he's out on 1K. That's 3 outs for the Orioles. So we still have a close game. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see what the Phillies do. They turn the red at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Phillies plays the at the bottom of the first. We Trey Turner, Castle, and Bryce Harper. In the face down line, we got Trey Turner, Castle, Bryce Harper, JT, Nick Cassiano, Harrison Banner playing second base, Allen playing third base. We got Trey Turner, Castle, Bryce Harper, JT, Nick Cassiano, Harrison Banner playing third base, center field. Allen playing third base, and Martin Stokes playing second base, and Weston Wilson playing left field. That's your Phillies starting lineup. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner going to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs, bottom of the first. CBO. K. Bowman is gonna pitch gonna play Trey. Ronnie Taylor gonna strike with the 1. K. Bowman is gonna pitch to Trey. Ready for Trey Turner grounds out sharply to the shortstop. Gunnar Harrison threw it to the first baseman. Kobe Mayo in time. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Sword. MVP, MVP, MVP. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the first review. Kenny Vogel is going to pitch the base forward to wait for it. Running catch goes to strike was on 1. And Kenny Vogel is going to pitch the sword to wait for it. Running catch goes to Rolls 1-1. And Kenny Vogel is going to pitch the base forward to wait for it. And so look at that one. That's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And game moves and no victories for the way forward. And and Council as Battalion, Council of Nevada Central Region, and moves and no victories for the way forward. So, by the time you go to strike during Council was out, constantly open on your first strikeout. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got your 2003 Vice Organist about the Phillies, no Philly versus Rays, 2 outs from the first review of the nation, and K Boy was gonna face the way Royce Gray Boy, and Vice Organist for time on your Vice Organist for the Veteran System Base Room. K Boy was gonna face the way Royce Gray Boy. You swing that one as a 5 balls on 1. And K Boy is gonna face the way Royce Gray Boy. Riders catching those balls 1-1. Shout out to watching you in the morning. And K Boy is gonna face me Royce Gray Boy. You swing that go high the waving and that ball's going, gone! Solo home run for Bryce Harper and the Phillies are on the board. So it's going, the Orioles got 0, the Phillies got 1-1, and the Phillies get the first one score in the bottom of the first takes the Bryce Harper solo home run. And Bryce Harper got 8, 1 for y'all. This is Bryce Harper's 17 home run on the 20th season on a 5-ball to center field. That was one of the Phillies. Bryce Harper went yard. Yeah, we gotta bada boom, we got a home run from Bryce Harper. Hello. It's gonna be a long night for you. It's gonna be a long night for you. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got 17 this season, Bryce Harper. So coming next about the Phillies, we got J.T. Reed. Next about the Phillies, no Phillies versus the Rays. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. King Kong is gonna pitch to J.T. Reed. Boy, running catch goes 1-1. King Kong is gonna pitch to J.T. Reed. Boy, running catch goes strike goes 1-1. And King Kong is gonna pitch to J.T. Reed. Boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is 1-2. So I hit that out of the park. Just like hit that out of the park on the next page. She was like he did it was gone. And Craig was in the pitch between JT but he swing that was about his 1-2. He was in the pitch between JT but JT Reed for time with JT Reed around the red since one baseball. Craig was in the pitch between JT Reed swinging the miss, not strike 3, and JT Reed is out. JT Reed, you open one your first strikeout. And that's the answer to the Phillies. So the score is the Orioles have 0, the Phillies have 1-1. That's the end of the first inning, gentlemen. We went on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turning the bat. Let's see if the Orioles can even turn the bat at the top of the second. And that was one of the Phillies. And the 3 Orioles players to the bat at the top of the second week. Elway, Butcherman, Tyler O'Neill, and Jeremiah Jackson. Yeah, see the rest of people's names now. Because I would tell you what happened today in the program, but I was in one of her, like, I want to go homecoming business because, we were talking, we had a conversation about, about different foods and all this stuff, and then the group was kind of good, and then, it's the course and stuff, and then when they talk about, like, they were talking about, like, different foods and stuff, and they were talking about the whole thing with the oatmeal thing. He kind of talked to me because she was thinking about, that, and it's like, she didn't say she wanted the room, and then she wanted the room and stuff, so stuff like that, and stuff like that, so it getting down to the point where she wanted to leave, and I was trying to convince her, like, no, you shouldn't leave, because if you leave the program today, then I'll be upset, and I don't want to get into the argument with her again, so trying to convince her to stay, so, I tried to go into the whole different company, which I did do, and, try to do because once you got a movie on, and I try to go away and pick up which I did do, which I try to help as much as I could. And since today was going to go like that, and once I got to the couple of days, she kind of yesterday, so that's the way you don't want to edit the movie, and then if you feel like you don't want to hear the movie or see the movie, then I go to Hollywood Tuesday and keep you company for a while, but what's goes on, go back to the movie. I did what I had to do to make everything feel better for you and stuff, because I didn't want her to end up leaving and stuff, so. Sometimes you gotta do things to make people want to, figure out what's up. It's probably to know what kind of name is that for you to do? No. Hey, what you name your YouTube channel that? Never, when you name your channel that, that's not just inappropriate. Some kind of demand for the Orioles. We had Jimmy coming back for the Orioles. The Orioles plays some 8-0. Top of second review. He's only got a pitch we only got board. And Sweden was right to go. He's only going to continue on first. Top of second. He's going to get the W. He's up to 16 down with a 20 season on line drive to the right field. Nick Castellanos. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles. We got Tyler Nick and this bat the Orioles. We got one winning player second base. 0. Top of second. Here we go. He's only got a pitch for Tyler. Running because he goes strike one. He's only going to pitch for Tyler. Sweden go out. Sweden go out. Sweden go in. And then the ball's going, gone. 2-1 home run for Tyler O'Neill, and the Orioles took the lead. So it's going. The Orioles have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run, and the Orioles get a 2-run score in the top of the second thanks to Allen Richardson and Tyler O'Neill's 2-run home run. And this is Tyler O'Neill's 8 home run on the fly ball to the left field. Dang, you got home run knocking by Tyler O'Neill. Static. Okay, you've been discussing some. And you'll get locked in because you've been discussing, so yeah, good day to you. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we got Jeremiah Jackson coming next to the bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on 8-0. Top of the second, here we go. He's only going to pitch me, Jeremiah, get ready for a running catch, go strike with the one. He's only going to pitch me, Jeremiah, running catch, go to ball with one. He's only going to pitch me, Jackson, ready for a swing and a miss, and I strike 2 to 1 and 2. And he's only going to pitch me, Jackson, when Jeremiah, get ready for a running catch, go to ball 2 and 2. He's only going to pitch me, Jeremiah, get ready for a swing that goes right to the stage, and that's a foul ball to 2 and 2. And he's only got another pitch going to Jeremiah, get ready for one. And Jeremiah Jackson grounds out sharply to the third baseman. Allen Campbell due to the first baseman, Bryce over in time. And Jeremiah Jackson's down. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Colton Cosmo coming next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays some A's without top of second. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch going to be Colton go ready for it. Running catch goes strike with a one. Hayes only got another pitch for you Colton go ready for it. Running catch goes rolls with a one. And Hayes only got another pitch for you Colton go ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 2 to 1 and 2. Hayes only got another pitch for you Colton go ready for it. And Colton Cosmo extra time on you. And Colton Cosmo get right back to some base rules. And Hayes only got another pitch for you Colton go ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Colin Counts was out. Second strikeout for Hayes on 2 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we had Kobe Mayo going next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players on base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Hayes Darling got a pitch coming for you, Kobe, ready for it. His swing down goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Kobe Mayo will race the first base for the Orioles. And Kobe Mayo singles on a line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Thank you, Nick. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we had Dylan Carlson come next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players, we got one Oriole player on first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Hayes Darling got a pitch coming for you, Dylan. Get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1 out. The Hayes Darling got another pitch coming for you, Dylan. Get ready for it. And Dylan Carlson grinds out to the pitcher, Hayes Darling, who does the first base and right up. He stuck to the first base back in time. And Dylan Carlson is out. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So the score is the Orioles have 2 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. We move on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn on the bat. Let's see if the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the second will be Nick Castellanos, Harrison Bader, and Alan King. What's up, Anderson? Gotta catch on, right? What's up, 344? 344, the Phillies are down 2 runs because, Hayden Zoller had to let Tyler Neal hit a 2-run bomb. Right side started the game, and there's a home run that started 1-0. Then in the top of the second, Tyler O'Neill hits a 2-home run for the Orioles to make them take the lead. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly face on base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Nick does thing. Nick does thing. Nick does thing. And Cody Palmer with the other pitch going to be Castellanos ready for it. Running Castellanos strike 1-1. And Cody Palmer is going to pitch for Castellanos ready for it. What's up, Alex? On your stay with him? And running Castellanos strike 2-2. And Cody Palmer is going to pitch for Castellanos ready for it. Running Castellanos 1-2. The very boy said you been coming on the streams, why not? I'll give you a mind now. Said you been coming on the streams, why not? And Cody Palmer is going to pitch for Castellanos ready for it. Nick Castellanos flies out to the center field, and Dylan Carlson and Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you open one? Yeah, I gave you a mind for your board because, the free board do not use that mind thing the time. You can't time out another lottery, which you can't even be good. Only time I don't block somebody if they mess with me. If they say something mean to me, just block them straight away. But if they say something horrible, just time them out. But I think it's better to block the person because if you time them out, they can come back and say more stuff. So yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Harrison batting next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly versus Mays. One out. Talking about him second. Here we go. Cody Moore is gonna pitch with Harrison. Ready for it. Running catch goes balls around. And Cody and K and K Power is gonna pitch with Harrison. Ready for it. Running catch goes strike 1-1. And K Moore is gonna pitch with Harrison. Ready for it. Running catch goes ball 2-1. Yeah, because since you become the streams like that, I'm gonna give you one. Cause you're not a troll. You're not a troll, so I'm gonna give you that. But you didn't come to my stream, start trolling me and all that. So and Kane probably is got another pitch in for you. Harrison and Rayford. Ronnie's catching to strike two with the 2-2. Yeah, cause I trust you, cause you're not a troll, so you don't be trolling. So you don't say anything mean about me anyway. So you can't be respecting everybody. So. And Kane Coleman is gonna pitch for you. Harrison going for Harrison Bader grounds out to the second baseman Jack Tyler to the first baseman Cody Mayo. Harrison Bader's out. Harrison Bader 0 for 1. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Adam Kinker next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on Rays. 2 outs, bottom second. Here we go. Out two. And Kelly Coleman is gonna pitch for you. Out two, go wait for it. Running catch goes ball blue. And Kelly Coleman is gonna pitch for you. Out two, go wait for it. Running catch goes to strike one is 1-1. And Kane Bowen is going to pitch for you out to the right board. And Adam King runs out to the second baseman Jackson Holiday due to the first baseman Kobe Mayo in time. And Adam King is out. Adam King 0 for 1. And that's the outs to the Phillies. So it's going the Orioles have 2 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the second of Joey. And moving on to the third inning, late Joey is the Orioles turning red. Let's see the Orioles going to turn the red top of the third. And the 3 Orioles players in the red top of the third will be Jackson Holiday, Julian Westbrook, and Jordan Henderson. Why you gonna ask the question why I like the Phillies? Because I'm a Phillies fan. Like, hello, I've been watching the Phillies since 2022. So, and the Phillies is a great team because we've been to the World Series in 2022, and we a good team because and because I like my favorite player Bryce Harper, and I like Ranger Suarez. Hello, so that's that question why you like the Phillies going now, and the Phillies got the best record this season. So, so So coming at the bat for the Orioles, we got Jackson Holiday coming back for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Hayes Dollar got a pitch for Boy Jackson. Ready for his swing. That's 5-1. Hayes Dollar got another pitch for Boy Jackson. Ready for a runner. Cut goes the balls 1-1. Hayes Dollar got another pitch for Jackson. Ready for a runner. Cut goes strike 2-1-2. Hayes Dollar got another pitch for Jackson. Ready for it. And Jackson Holiday. As for time, young Jackson Holiday is having the back system of base rules. And Hayes Dollar got another pitch for Boy Jackson. Ready for it. Runner catch goes the ball 2-2. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure about that one. Maybe he did. I wouldn't know. I think he did. And Hayes Dollar got another pitch coming by Jackson. Ready for it. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 3. Jackson Holiday's out. Third strikeout for Hayes Dollar, 3 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Jordan Westbrook. Coming next to bat for the Orioles, the Orioles plays on base. 1 out, top of the third, here we go. Hayes Dollar got a pitch coming with Jordan, get ready for it. Swing in the miss, and that strike was 0-1. Hayes Dollar got another pitch for Jordan, get ready for it. Runner catches on that strike 2 is 0-2. Houston gonna vote to a sorry, but they're in last place. I know the Orioles, yeah, they terrible. In the back lane, the Hayes Dollar got another pitch coming with Jordan, get ready for it. Runner catches on the balls 1-2. Yeah, you're right. He did win Series of Phillies Jam. I forget what year though. And Hayes Dollar got another pitch coming with Jordan, get ready for it. Runner catches goes the ball 2-2. And by the way, guys, we got a new moderator, guys. The newest moderator joined the moderators, the MG mod squad is 344. So he's a new moderator. So if you say anything wrong to me or to anybody in the chat, you gotta get blocked immediately. So you get blocked the time down. So and he's also got another pitch in there, bro. He's doing the way for a runner catch goes roll 3 is a 3-2 the full count. And he's also got another pitch in there, bro. He's doing the way for it. I know they did. They sent the best outfitters to the Mets, and then they send their best pitcher to the freaking They sent the best pitcher to the Detroit Tigers. They sent Charlie Moon to the Detroit Tigers. Like that was like you want to send that man over. And soon that one was how they win, and the ball going. Solo home run for Jordan Westbrook, and the Orioles are staying in the lead. So scoring the Orioles had 3 runs, the Phillies had 1 run. The Orioles get the 3rd run score on the top of the 3rd, thanks to Jordan Westbrook's solo home run. This is Jordan Westbrook's 13th home run on a fly ball to left field. That was 3-1 Orioles. Second home run knocked off by Hayes Dollar. Jordan Westbrook. Oh my God. Hayes Dollar, what are you doing, man? And was it okay? And Walter, you can go watch Judge and the Yankees for cheap. Really? Well, but you know the Yankees playing like in New York, you know that. If you're talking about the weight game, yeah, that would be good. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Gunnar Henderson next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base, 1 out. Top of the 3rd, here we go. Hayes only got a pitch, so you're gonna go in for a runner catch goes strike 1. Hayes only got a pitch, you're gonna runner catch goes ball 1. Hayes only got a pitch, you're gonna so you know the 5 was 1-2. Hayes only got a pitch, you're gonna runner catch goes ball 2-2. Hayes only got another pitch in there, but you're gonna go ready for it. Runner catch goes roll 3 is a 3-2 the full count. Hayes only got another pitch in there, but you're gonna go ready for it. This one, that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Gunnar Harrison is the first base for the Orioles. And Gunnar Harrison singles on the short ground ball to the center field. Harrison batter. Dang it, Harrison. First time he not really. in that jersey. I heard those. I'm probably gonna say, oh, you talking about this one? It's a Vice Summer jersey, yeah. The way the jerseys are made, yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Adelaide Richardson. Coming up next to bat for the Orioles, got one Oriole playing first base. What else? Top of the third, here we go. Higgins already threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure Billy Hanson got the first base right. Pickerton number one at first base. Higgins already got the pitch to the league away for a running catch goes to strike 1-1. No, it's not hot anyway. No. If the players wear the jerseys, they're not hot no thing, so. Yeah, he's already got the pitch to the boy, yeah, league away for it. Running catch goes to strike, running catch goes 1-1. He's already got the pitch, yeah, running catch goes to strike 2-1-2. He's only gonna put you able to go early, which is really good expert time with your early, which is the revenue available system of baseball. He's only gonna put you able to go board. Then we went to it runs out to the right field of Nick Cassiano. Then we went to in the zone. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Tyler O'Neill. Next to the Orioles, got one Oriole player first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Hayes over got the pitch connected by Tyler. Get ready for it. Running catch goes strike 1-1. Oh yeah, Tyler O'Neill the one who hit a home run for Hayes up the first time. Oh, great. And Hayes over got another pitch connected by Tyler. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Hayes only got another pitch connected by Tyler. Get ready for it. And Hayes only do a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that good hands to go to the first base bag. Pick 10, number 2 at first base. And Hayes only got another pitch connected by Tyler. Get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, that's the ball's 1-2. And Hayes is only got another pitch connected by Tyler. Get ready for it. You swing it down was a foul. You swing it down was right to the stand, and that's a foul. Ball's 1-2. And so like you say, go Ben. You going to the Phillies and Orioles game tomorrow? Nice. Hope you have a good time though. It's a night game, 6:45, so you have a good time anyway tomorrow night. So. And he's only got another pitch in the ring, Tyler going for it. And he's only doing a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure they got their hands and get out the first base bag. They can take number 3 at first base. And he's only got another pitch in the ring, Tyler going for it. And Tyler O'Neill lines out to the shortstop Trey Turner, and Tyler O'Neill's out. That's 3 outs for the Orioles. So score the Orioles have 3 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and we're on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat, see the Phillies, and they will turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the Phillies plays the bat at the bottom of the third. We have Lana Sosa, Weston Wilson, Trey Turner, Wilson stat line, Weston Wilson stat line. Trey Turner's over 1. I'm not holding anything. Just holding another phone. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, so. Yeah, like a whole another phone. That's what I'm doing. So, like, what else? What else? I got no whole anything in the phone. So. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have a lot of songs to come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Kane Palmer's got a pitch in the frame on the grave for it. Riley catches on the strike was on one. And Kane Palmer's got a pitch in the frame on the grave for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on 2. And Kane Palmer's got a pitch on the grave for it. He's swinging down, goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And the Marlon Sosa will advance to first base for the Phillies. And Marlon Sosa got a hit. He's 1 for 1, y'all. And the Marlon Sosa singles on a line drive to the center fielder, Dylan Carlson. Jonathan Winters watched team with 7 wins. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Weston Wilson. The next bat for the Phillies, we got 1 big player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Kane Palmer's got a pitch in the way. Weston ready for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls on 1. And Kane Palmer's got a pitch for Weston ready for it. Right as catcher goes, the balls on the 1. And Kane Palmer's got a pitch for the way. Weston ready for it. Right as catcher goes, the ball 2, the 2-1. And Kane Palmer's got a pitch for Weston ready for it. The runner catcher goes, the ball 3, the 3-1. And the Phillies, they get 2 more runs to tie this game. We'll be down 3. And Kane Palmer's gonna pitch in the way Weston very forward. And Weston Wilson pops out to the first base and Kobe Ray. Weston Wilson's out. Weston Wilson over 1. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Trey Turner. The next bat of the Phillies, we got 1 big player at first base, 1 out. Bottom of the third, here we go. Kane Palmer's got a pitch in the way. Trey Gray for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike goes on 1. And Kane Palmer's gonna pitch to Trey Gray for it. And Kane Palmer's gonna pitch over to his first baseman, Kobe Ray, to make sure that Ron Sosa get up the first base bag, pick a 10-1 at first base. And King Kong is gonna officially drink ready for you. Swing that with the foul tip is 0-2. And Cody and Kate Bowman another pastry drink ready for a run because it goes rolls 1-2. And Kate Bowman is another pastry drink ready for it. He's swinging that with the foul ball to 1-2. And Kate Bowman is gonna officially drink ready for it. While these catches goes roll to the 2-2. And Kate Bowman is gonna officially drink ready for it. While these catches goes roll 3-2 to book count. And Kate Bowman is gonna officially drink ready for it. The trade to the runs out showing to the center field and Dylan Coles and the trade to the down. Trade to the over 2. So coming up next to have the Phillies, you got coming next to have the Phillies, your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Stewart, MVP, MVP, MVP. You got one people at first base, 2 hours, about 2 hours, 5 in the third. Here we go. King Kong is going to pitch to me, so we're waiting for him. Running because the balls blue. And King Kong is going to pitch to you. So we're waiting for you. Swing that was hot here. Waving there, the ball's going, going, gone. So 2-1 home run for Kyle Swimming, and the Phillies have tied the game. So the score is the Orioles had 3 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Phillies we get a 2-run score in the top of the third. We get a 3-run score, get a 2-run score in the top of the third. Thanks to Ronald Sosa and Kyle Swimming's 2-1 home run. And this is Kyle Swimming's third, and Kyle Swimming got a hit. Kyle Swimming number 2 on. This is Kyle Swimming's 39th home run on the 2025 season on the 5-0 to right field. Right side 1 yard, Kyle Swimming 1 yard. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got the 2-time MVP right side next about the Phillies, and the Phillies versus the Rays. 2 hours, 5 in the third. Here we go. Kate Boomer is going to pitch for you, Royce. Get ready for it. Swing that with the 5-1. Kate Boomer is going to pitch for you, Royce. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the Rolls 1-1. Right there, this happened, like, come on. Do you know Vice up started the game, gave us home run? In the bottom of the first, and the Capsule gave us a 2-1 shot. In the bottom of the third, tied the game up. I'm doing that. I know Vice Summer Castle going yard. And Kate Boomer is going to the base, going to wait Vice ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 to 1-2. Kate Boomer is going to pitch for you, Royce ready for it. Vice Summer X for Tamayo. And vice versa, get right back to back versus two baseballs. And K. Pullman is going to pitch for your Rice Buddy Boy. Running catch goes to roll 2 to 2-2. And then the things we expect. And stay sharp, and that's it every time. And K. Pullman is going to pitch for your Rice Buddy Boy. Running catch goes to strike 3. And Rice over down. Rice over. You 1 for 2. And that's 3-0 to the Phillies. So the score is the Orioles had 3 was, the Phillies had 3 was, tie basically, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth game, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the red. Let's see the Orioles able to turn the red top of the board. And the 3 Orioles players the red top of the board will be Jeremiah Jackson, Colton Cosman, and Chloe Mayo. So coming at the bat for the Orioles, we got Jeremiah Jackson going to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays away 0 stop the 4. Here we go. Hayes Darling going to pitch for Jeremiah. Get ready for a running cut. Going to strike with 1. Hayes Darling going to pitch for Jeremiah. Get ready for a swing and a miss. And that strike 2 was 0-2. And Hayes Darling going to pitch for Jeremiah. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss. And that strike 3. Jeremiah Jackson's out. 4 strike over Hayes Darling. 4 Ks. Coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Colton Cosmo. Coming next to bat for the Orioles, we got Colton Cosmo. Coming next to bat for the Orioles, the Orioles players are raised. Without top of the 4th, here we go. Hayes Darling got a pitch in the way. Colton going for a running cut, going to strike with 1. Hayes Darling got another pitch for Colton going for 1. Running cut, going to strike 2-0-2. Hayes Darling got another pitch for Colton going for 1. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Colton Cosmo is out. Big strike over Hayes Darling, 5 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we had Kobe Mayo. Next to bat for the Orioles, the Orioles plays a raise. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Here we go. Hayes Darling got the pitch going to be Kobe ready for it. Runner catch goes balls with him. And Hayes Darling got another pitch going to be Kobe ready for it. He's only gonna pitch because he wanted to catch the balls 1-0. He's only gonna pitch because he's swinging and missing. Let's strike 1-1. He's only gonna pitch where he gonna be waiting for his swing, and that was going right into the stands, and that's a 5-1-2. And he's only gonna pitch me Kobe Ray, and Kobe Ray waits for a time with you. And Kobe Ray goes right under right next to the Rays balls. And he's only gonna pitch Kobe Ray board. Right there catching us roll 2-2. And he's only gonna pitch Kobe Ray board. You swing that was a 5-2-2. And he's only gonna pitch Kobe Ray board. And Kobe Mayo grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, he threw to the first base and right up in time. And Kobe Mayo's out. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So score. The Orioles had 3 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs. Tie base again, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. And moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's do the base and then we'll turn the red at the bottom of the fourth. And the 3 Philly players to the red at the bottom of the fourth will be J.T. Realtor, Nick Castellanos, and Harrison Adams. J.T. is over 1 to strike out. Nick Castellanos over 1. And Harrison Adams over 1. Let's see, Demonetizes the audio, but follow it to see how this stuff works. And let's see if you can see the difference or anything. Shout out to the 2 we want to see with 8 wings. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Realtor coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly face over 8, 0. It's bottom of the board. Here we go. Katie Poplar's got a pitch in for you. For you, J.T. Realtor. Ronnie's catching goes rolls or no. And Kay Bowman's got a pitch in for J.T. Realtor. Ronnie's catching goes roll 2-2. He said 4-4. He said 3-4-4. He said basically, he said, yeah, we should. I hope we do, because, you know, I hope we do. I hope we get people on base, score some runs, and take the lead, though. And Kay Palmer is going to pitch for J.T. Realtor. Ronnie's catching good. That strike 1 is a 2-1. And Kay Palmer is going to pitch for J.T. Realtor. Ronnie's catching good. The roll 3 is a 3-1. And Kay Palmer is going to pitch for J.T. Realtor. Ronnie's catching good. The strike 2 is a 3-2 to full count. And K Boys gonna pitch me JT Grateful. JT Reader for Tamayo. JT Reader grabbing the batter since more baseballs. And K Boys gonna pitch me JT Grateful. And that is ball four. And JT Reader is walk over the first base for the Phillies. And this is and that is ball four. JT Reader is walk over the first base for the Phillies. And this is JT Reader's first ball of the game. Everybody just got caught up on that one, yo. Keep your words out. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. And next, the bat for the Phillies, we got one female first base, zeros, right on the fourth. Here we go. Nick does stick, Nick does stick, Nick does stick. And Kane Forward is going to pitch me. Castellanos ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0-1. Ready for it, let's go. I know, right? I feel like everybody's so 25 right now. We get somebody on base and then you feel like, okay. And then you feel good. And Kane Forward is going to pitch for you. Castellanos ready for it. Right as catch goes, the ball's on the one. Yeah, you gotta say Nick to stick 3 times for you forward because you know you gotta say 3 times. And Kane Forward is gonna pitch. Kane Forward is gonna pitch for you. Castellanos ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. It's a ball 2, the 2-1. Yeah, you gotta say one more time. It's gotta be 3 times actually. And Kane Forward is gonna pitch for Castellanos ready for it. Well, he's swinging that was a 5-0 to 2-2. There you go. You said 3 times, so you got it. Well, you could have just voted 3 times in just one sentence, you know. And Kane Forward is gonna pitch for Castellanos ready for it. And Nick Castellanos strikes out on the foul too. And Nick Castellanos is down. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Harrison Vatican next to bat for the Phillies. And then we got one female first base, 1-0, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Harrison Vatican do a pitch up to his first baseman, Kobe Mayo, to make sure that JT really got the first base bag. Pickerton number 1 at first base. And Kane Forward is gonna pitch to Ray Harrison Gray for it. Right as catch goes, the ball's 1-0. Yeah, that's, yeah. Still trying to think of a nickname to get for Harrison Vatican. I'm still trying to think of one, yo. And Kane Forward is gonna pitch to Ray Harrison Gray for it. And he's swinging that one. That's a 5-0-1. That's a person in. That's what was his birthday. And Kane Forward is gonna pitch to Ray Harrison Gray for it. That ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 2, the 2-1. Yo, and we got a $2, and guys, we got a $2 super chat from Nick W. Thank you for the super chat, Nick W. There goes to free morning. Then let's go village you. And Kane Forward is gonna pitch it for Harrison Gray for it. And Harrison Vatican flies out to the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson in foul territory. Harrison Vatican's out. Harrison Vatican, you 0 for 2. Shout out to the people watching everything that ways. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Otto King connects the bat for the Phillies. We got one pick player first base, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Otto. So Kane Parkway is gonna pitch gonna be out to the ready board. Running catch goes to strike with a one. And Kane Parkway is gonna push you out to the ready board. Running catch goes to balls with a one. And see now for you we're getting see here what I'm saying you follow along. And Kane Parkway is gonna push me out to the ready board. Running catch goes to strike two is a 1-2. Okay, Boomer is gonna piss me out to go board. And I don't care as for time I yo, I don't care if you're rapping the back since we're baseball. And K Boomer is gonna piss gonna be out to go board. K Boomer is doing pitch over to his first basing. And Kobe May to make sure that JT really got the first base made. Pick to number 2 at first base. And K Boomer is gonna piss gonna be out to go board. Running catch goes to roll 2 to 2-2. And K-Bone is gonna pitch for you out to go board. Swing the miss and that's strike three. Out of Kevin's out. Out of Kevin, you open 10 with your first strikeout. 8 straight JT on first base. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So the Orioles had 3 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. Tie race again, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turning back. Let's see the Orioles do the turning back at the top of the 5th. The 3 Orioles players at the top of the 5th. Dylan Carlson, Jackson Holiday, and Jordan Westwood. But the Phillies couldn't even nothing about it. We got one man on base, but we couldn't evade him. Got JT on base, couldn't evade him. Wow. Well. It's okay, Star Wars that you win. At least we got 3, at least we tied the game up Star Wars, so. But then, yeah. Because let me tell you how the game started off Star Wars, so let me tell you how many things you missed. So the Orioles gonna do nothing about gonna do nothing the first inning, right? Television gonna do nothing. Phillies gonna do nothing. Phillies did something in the bottom of the first. The Phillies got a home run by Bryce Harper, so it was one of the Phillies. Okay, cool. Then the Orioles come back in the top of the second, and then Tyler O'Neill hits a 2-run home run to make the game 2-1. I was like, oh, okay, that's bad. And stuff on Hayes Autumn, so that was bad. And then nothing happens there, so then we get to the bottom of the second, Phillies can do nothing. Then we get to the bottom. Then we get the top of the third, and the Warriors hit another home run. So Jordan Westbrook hits another home run off of the Asian to make it 3-1. So that was terrible in itself. And then we couldn't do nothing here. So then the Phillies couldn't do nothing about. And then at the bottom of the third, the Phillies hit a home run. So Castro hits a home run, made it 3-3. So I'm like, cool. That's great. That's great. So that makes everything feel good. And now we get to the fourth inning, the Warriors couldn't do nothing. Now we come with the Phillies right here. The Phillies can get on the bottom of the fourth. So pretty much, yeah. The Bryce Harper and Castro hit a home run, but the Phillies made it 3-3. And then the Orioles hit home runs and made it 3-3 as well. So you know how that goes. At least so that's just a recap for Star Wars that you didn't want in here. So this is a recap for you. Yeah, he wasn't right. He's not trolling because he actually, he was holding down the stream while you were not here and welcoming people in and everything. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we had Dylan Carlson coming up the bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players are ready. 0 outs, time to finish. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch for you. Dylan, get ready for a runner catch goes well done. Hayes only got a pitch for you. Dylan, get ready for a runner catch goes well 2-2 Hayes only got a pitch for you. Dylan, get ready for a swing. That was a 5-2-1. Hayes is all got another pitch for you, dealing away for it. Run that catch go to strike 2 to 2-2. And then Hayes all got another pitch for you, dealing away for it. And then calls to the next one time, you didn't call to the right back, the right back to 2 base zones. And Hayes is all got another pitch for the dealing away for it. He's swinging that one that goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls and 2-2. Yeah, 39 home runs for Cowsville, I know. And they said in the pregame show that John Cook, they were saying in the pregame show they hope that Michael Barham said hope that Cowsville makes it to 58 home runs and try to tie Brian Howard's record of 58 home runs. I mean 59 or something like that. We could make it that far before the season ends. So I mean, you know. And he's only gonna pitch everybody dealing away, but Danny Carlson grounds out to the third base, so Alan Kim can do to the first base and vice over in time. And Danny Carlson's down. Oh yeah, and by the way, Johan Duran is doing really good. I don't know if they're gonna use him again tonight, but they should. I would. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Jackson Holiday going next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players on base. Went out, top of the fifth. Here we go. And Hayes' order got a pitch getting by Jackson. Ready for it. Runner catching on the strike was a 1. Hayes' order got another pitch getting by Jackson. Ready for it. Runner catching on the ball for 1. Hayes' order got another pitch getting by Jackson. Ready for it. And Jackson Holiday grounds out to the second baseman and Ronald Sosa to do it to the first baseman right over in time. And Jackson Holiday's out. Reacting to a Cowboys fan. Reacting to a Cowboys fan. Reaction to Michael Bolton trade request. We can't reach the world. Cowboys fans are mad, right? I haven't told Louis too on Star Wars that Michael Bolton was export trade, so that's terrible, yo. Let's say that. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Jordan Westbrook next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays away. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Hayes is all got a pitch getting over Jordan Gray for swinging the base, and that strike was on 1. Hayes is all got a pitch for Jordan Gray for it. Runner catches on strike 2 on 2. Hayes is all got a pitch for Jordan Gray for it. Runner catches on the roll 1 and 2. I was like, damn. And I said that in one of my first streams on TikTok. I was like, yep, I'm telling you the truth right now. And you know that I was just shooting shots right over here. And Hayes only got another pitch coming for Jordan Gray for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls 1 and 2. I think he was staying down as how well I don't know about that. I don't think he would, because why would you stay in Dallas if you were going to trade for that team? And Hayes only got another pitch coming for Jordan Gray for it. Right, that catch goes to roll 2 to 2 and 2. Because Michael Foster was thinking about going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm like, why would Michael Foster want to go to the Pittsburgh Steelers out of all teams? Like, really? Well, you come home to the Eagles, man. Come to Philadelphia, man. Better choice right there. And he's only got another pitch coming for Jordan Gray for it. And Jordan Westbrook flies out to the second baseman, and Ronald Sosa, and Jordan Westbrook is out. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So the Orioles had 3 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs. Tie base again, ladies and gentlemen. And when you go to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the man. The 2 the Phillies need to turn the man at the bottom of the fifth. The 3 Phillies players at the bottom of the fifth. We have Ronald Sosa, Weston Wilson, Trey Turner. Yeah, I think that for you to be a good moderator to Star Wars, you just got to get better at it, though. But I have faith in you for that one. If you just follow what Star Wars does, you probably as good as him. You follow what he does, though. That's all you got to do is make sure you click on people's names and talk about, but don't talk about the moderators. Only talk about people that say mean stuff about me, you, or Star Wars. That's what you do, pretty much. You talked about, or you blocked them, pretty much. Cause you when it says when you click on my name, go down to the bottom, it says hidden channel. That's when you do that for people who say mean stuff. But they only gotta say if they say something nice, then that's okay. But if they say something totally mean, then yeah, like now if they do the whole flirting thing with me, the kind of stuff. That's when you really gotta block them, cause it's like they can't be doing that. So yeah, guys, I do another picture for my grandpa Naomi. So I do her like this tulip thing. So I got another picture that I'm giving to her Wednesday. So. It's cute. I colored it in and everything, so she's gonna get it. It's another nice one I did. Cause I figured the fact that she bought the $700 I did with her today, that was kind of like she appreciate that gift. When you bring something somebody did what you did, that kind of means it means that's just saying you appreciate what I did. So yeah, just to even bring it in, just to show that like wow, it means something to you. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have a lot of songs that come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans are made. 0 bat on the fifth. Here we go. K. Bowman's got the pitch getting very well. Look at Ray Bowman. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 1-1. And K. Bowman's got the pitch very well. Look at Ray Bowman. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 2 is 0-2. And K. Bowman's got the pitch very well. Look at Ray Bowman. The Monasteros are as per time of your Monasteros get right in the bat box 6 more base holes. And K. Bowman's got the pitch very well. Look at Ray Bowman. You swing it down when that's a 5 balls 0-2. We simply rumors and how Roseman would be a great Dallas show if he could get him a case. I know he would. If he did that, that would rub it in Jerry Jones' face, man. If he did that would rub it in Jerry Jones' face. And came over with another pitch for him around the grave board. Swinging the miss and that strike three, and Amanda Sosa down. And Amanda Sosa was strike down swinging by the catcher, Adrian Richmond, to do it to the first base and Kobe Mayo. And Amanda Sosa down. Amanda Sosa get open two. No, so you 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Weston Wilson next to bat of the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 1-0, bat of the fifth. Here we go. Like the speeder going across the. I know what Star was what you would say. I know what you would say right now, Star Wars. Why is Weston Wilson playing left field tonight? Why is Weston Wilson lineup? Like you be saying Weston Wilson sucks, So come on next about the Phillies. Got Weston Wilson next about the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 1-0, bat of the fifth. Here we go. King Coleman's got a pitch, gonna be Weston ready for it. Running catch goes strike is a one. When King Coleman's gonna pitch, Weston ready for it. Running catch goes balls 1-1. King Coleman's gonna pitch, Weston ready for it. Running catch goes ball 2-2-1. And King Coleman's gonna pitch, gonna be Weston ready for it. Running catch goes ball 2-1. And King Coleman's gonna pitch, Weston ready for it. Running catch goes ball 3 is a 3-1. And Cable is gonna pitch me Weston ready for it. And Weston Wilson pops out to the first base and Cody Mayo in foul territory. Weston Wilson's out. Weston Wilson, you open 2. You suck, Weston Wilson. You're not that great. You can't hit. Lord. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 2 outs, bat for the fifth. Here we go. And Kenny Parker's got another pitch gonna be Trey Gray Bowen. And Trey Turner flies out to the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson, in foul territory. Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 3. Trey Turner, you can't even. That's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going to Orioles had 3 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. Tie base again, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the bat. See the Orioles do the turn the bat top of the 6th. The three Orioles players who had top three, Gunnar Henderson, Ethelwyn, Richardson, and Tyler O'Neill. And Trey turns into a slump. Really, it's like not good for him. And Trey turns into a slump. It's never fun. It's like, what are we doing? Maybe we slumping now. I'm back on the way. So we get Houston coming back for the Warriors. The Warriors play the Bay Zeros. Top of 60 mil. He's on the Houston going to run because he's on the Houston going to run because of the street 1-1-1. He's on the Houston going to run 2-5-1-2. He's on the Houston going to run because of 1-1-2. He's on the Houston going to swing the race and that's straight. Swing the race and that's straight 3. And Cody Houston's out. 6 turnovers. He's on 6 Ks. So that's the back of the Warriors are single chicken this the Warriors and we play some base. When I'm talking 16 he's going to be going to get a straight winner. He's going to take 2-2. He's going to be the other team flies out to the second base and Ronald Sosa down. Coming next to bat for the Tigers. Coming next to bat for the Orioles. We have Tyler Higgins next to bat for the Orioles and we play the base 2 hours top of the 6th. He's going to pitch for you trying to run the catch with 1. He's going to pitch in straight 1. He's going to pitch in straight 2-1-2. He's going to pitch in single. It's not straight 3. It's how he's out 7 straight. He's going to 7 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. It's going to the Phillies. The Orioles have 3 wins. The Phillies have 3 wins. Obviously, we go to the bottom of the 6th. And the Phillies turn the battle 6. The Phillies near the turn at the bottom of the 6th. the DP was the background to the child servant, right servant, and JT and coming at the map of the page, 225, let's show us the MVP cast or MVP, the big base of race, 0, 560, 850 swing running catches and swing with straight one, 850 swing running catches 1 850 swing running catches 1 2 1, 850 swing running catches like 2 2 2, 850 swing running scout swing lines out to the right field and Jermaine Jackson, Castro was out. From Florida Nest about the Phillies, you have 2 rights on this by the Phillies, no Phillies as a race, 1 hour, about the 60 million. He was the rights, 1 catches 1 1, came with the right swing at 5 1 1, because of the strike 1. He was the right swing at 5 1 2, came with the right swing catches 1 2 2. He was the right swing catches 1 3 2, and 1 count. He was the right swing catches a straight right side zone. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got JT Million next about the Phillies, no Philly Bears or Rays. 0 to 2 hours, about 16 Kingdoms and 15 JT String and Falcon. He was going to put JT String and running back, that's up to single, and JT was the first thing for the JT singles on the ground roll to the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. It's for the so big change for the Orioles. So K5 was done pitching that kind of pitching running from this about the Phillies. We got Nick Catching up next about the Phillies. The 1 people at first base. 0 hours, Bobby 16 minutes. Nick Dustin, and Cooley Roy got a pitch to catch down the for that was the ball. And Roy got a pitch to catch down the catch 1 2 and one of the pitch to ball to do. And then pitch to catch down the catch 1 2 one of the pitch to where you catch down running catch to strike 1 is doing 1. And we're gonna pitch where you catch it to running grass, not single. J2 and Nick catching on the base, the first base for the field. Nick catching single like ground ball to the center field. Then because J2 was the second base. The Phillies and Nick catching on first base and J2 on second base. Coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, you got Harrison Back next, the bat of the Phillies, you got Greenfield on first base, second base, 2 outs, 5 and 6 million. And we're gonna pitch for him to go to the ball room. And we're gonna pitch him to swing with the strike 1 1. And we're gonna pitch him to like catch 1 2 1. And we're gonna pitch him to like catch 1 3 3 1. And we're gonna pitch him to swing, they go high, they go waving the ball's going. 3-1 home run for Harrison Back. His first home run is the Philly. And the school is the Orioles have 3-1, the Phillies have 6-1, the Phillies get a 3-1 school in the top lane, and the bottom of 6 days, the JT and Nick Castillo, the Harrison Back is solo home run. This is Harrison Back, 13 home run on the 5 balls on the left field. That's 6-3. Take that one, William. Take that one, yo. Like I said, Harrison Back finally got his stage, finally got something. Yeah, sorry, I tell the air conditioner. Yeah, close the door. My brain was off, yo, because we were looking at something. So I had to like pay attention and focus at the same time, yo. So coming next to the Phillies, the other kicking next to the Phillies, no Phillies, but it's on base. 0s, 5 and 6, here we go. And Roy got a pitch for y'all to running swing the final one. Roy got a pitch out of swing, they go running grass, and that's single. And Adam Kim was the first take on the field. And Adam Kim singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Henderson, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, so Joshua is going for 3, Dwight going for 3, 18 is going for 2, Jackson going for 3, his advantage 1 for 3. Adam Kim is 1 for 3, his first strikeout, so he's 1 for 3. So, for pitch of teaching them, so first I pitch one out of Kim, Coming next to bat the Phillies, got Ron Sosa next to bat the Phillies on one thing at first base. 2 outs, bottom of the sixth. Here we go. One gonna pitch to him, one catch on the strike, one catch on the ball, and one gonna pitch him on the swing. The reason I strike one. And it's a strike. As soon as there is not strike one is 1-1. The one gonna pitch him on the swing. The running goal is not single. The Ron Sosa race the first base for the Bills. The Ron Sosa got a hit. The Ron Sosa is 2 for 3 on. And the Ron Sosa singles on the ground ball, singles on the ground ball to the left field. Going goes to right by shortstop and his and Bryce Stop hit second base to the Phillies. So Ron Sosa first and Bryce Stop second base. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Weston Wilson next to bat the Phillies. Got Phillies the first and second base, 2 outs, 5 and 6 in the one gonna pitch to Weston, one catch 1-1. One gonna pitch to Weston, swing the 5-10-1-1. One gonna pitch to Weston, one catch straight to 1-2. One gonna pitch to Weston, one catch 1-2, the ball to 2-2. One gonna pitch to Weston, swinging hammer goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Weston Wilson advances to first base for the Bills. And Weston Wilson got hit, he's 1 for 3 on. And Weston Wilson singles on the ground ball to the left field, going to the Phillies at Weston Wilson first base and Ron Sosa second base. The Phillies score another run. So the Phillies at the Orioles had 3 runs. The Phillies had 7, and the Phillies get the 7 runs score on the bottom of the sixth. Thanks to Bryce time. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. No Philly, we got Philly Bears on first base and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the 16. One got a pitch to Trey, one gonna catch on strike on 1. One gonna pitch to Trey, swing the reason I strike 2 on 2. One gonna pitch to Trey, one catch on 1-2. One gonna pitch to Trey, one catch on 1-2. One gonna pitch to Trey, the ball in the third, the ball 3, the 3-2, the full count. And one gonna pitch to Trey, and that is ball 4. And Trey Turner is walking the base to first base for the Bills. So the Phillies had Trey Turner first base, Weston Wilson on second base, and Ron Sosa on third base. Bases only for the Phillies. The big change for the Orioles. So Kobe Martin is done pitching night, couldn't pitch for the Orioles. Yolanda and Orlando. So coming in next to battle your Phillies, you got your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Swimmer. MVP. And bases only for the Phillies, 2 outs. 2 outs. To bottom of 7, here we go. So you're only gonna pitch for everybody swinging, running catch the ball going down. You're only gonna pitch for everybody swinging there, go high there, way over there. That ball's gone. Grand slam for Kyle Swimmer and the Phillies are taking the lead. Oh my gosh, wow, y'all. Kyle Swimmer just hit a 3-run bomb and hit a 3-run bomb, not a grand slam, y'all. And Kyle Swimmer was 1 for 3. And how do you grand slam for Kyle Swimmer, y'all? And Kyle Swimmer is 2 for 4, y'all. Kyle was 2 for 4, y'all. So it's going to the Phillies at 3 runs. The Orioles at 3 runs. The Phillies have 1-1. And Kyle was 2 for 4, y'all. And the Phillies get a 3-run score. And we get a 3-run score on the top of the. We get a 3-run score on the top of the bottom of the 6 things to the Minnesota Sosa, Weston Wilson, Trey Turner, and Kyle was grand slam. This is Kyle was 40 grand slam on the 21st season of the right center field. Now it's 11-3. Orioles, you were done. You are done. You are done. Take that one. Take that one, Orioles. Take that one. Look at this. The way he hit, yeah, they won. So coming up next to battle the Phillies, you got your 2-time MVP Bryce Harper next to battle the Phillies. No Phillies versus base. 2 outs, bottom of 16. Harper Nation. And who's gonna pitch gonna be Bryce Harper for Tommy and Bryce Harper to go base one. Who's gonna pitch Bryce swinging with strike 1. Who's gonna pitch Bryce swinging with 5 on 2. Who's gonna pitch Bryce running catch the ball on 2. Who's gonna pitch Bryce going forward. And Rice over grounds out to the first base and Cohen one man who hand fronts to the pitcher and Rice over down. Rice over you 1 for 1 with your second strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's cool. The Orioles have 3 runs. The Phillies have 1 runs. That's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turning back. Let's see the Orioles and even turning back top of the 7th. The 3 Orioles basically back top of 7 with Jeremiah Jackson, Colin Cosman, and Kobe Mayo. So you know, much what the feelings, man. Anybody's an Orioles fan, I don't feel sorry for you at all right now. You just Castle would just show you twice in the game how he hits a home run. He did. He showed you what he hit. 3-1 bomb, not a grand slam. Vice Lord hit home in the game to start it off. Start off this game to start the game, and then Castle came in later on and made it 3-3, and then Castle hit a grand slam to make it 11-3. Good day to you Orioles. Like hello. No, a 2-1 home run by Castle getting a grand slam. Yeah, Castle was like that. Castle could be hitting home runs all the way to the postseason. Yeah, because I don't think he ever will stop hitting home runs. That's why Kyle Schwarber needs to. This is why Kyle Schwarber needs to be re-signed with the damn Philadelphia Phillies. Like, I don't care what the organization got to do. You got to bring Kyle Schwarber back. Let Ranger Swartz walk and bring Kyle Schwarber back. Because this is the best bat you got in your lineup right now. And he's hot. He's red hot. Kyle Schwarber is red hot right now. He cannot be stopped. You can't turn out the flame. You can't turn out the flame. Kyle Schwarber is on a fragrant right now. Like, hello, like when you get a hot jalapeno and it burns your mouth. Yeah, that's what Kyle Schwarber's been like. It's like, dang. He won't stop, and he will, and won't stop, and won't stop. He won't be stopped hitting home runs every given night. He will not, and won't stop hitting home runs. By the way, the Phillies got 10 hits in this damn game. Hello, yeah, you know what I mean. So you know, and shout out to Harrison Bader for hitting his first home run in the Phillies uniform. Shout out to him for that one, because you did that. You did it in the Phillies uniform. So shout out to that. Yeah, because, you know. So, pitch James for the Pigs. So, Hayes always done pitching like kind of pitch to the Pigs. We 10 Pigs. So, the rest switch from second base to third base for Miles Sosa. Watched out amazing game at second base. Okay, so Alkins out the game. Miles was playing third. Alright, yo. So, Hayes always won 16 pitch, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 home runs, 0 walks, 7 strikeouts, 2 runs, and a 4.32 ERA. So come at the bat for the Orioles. You got Jeremiah Jackson in the bat for the Orioles. No Orioles plays on base. 0 outs, about top of 7. Here we go. 10 the base, got a pitch for you. Jeremiah, run the catch, goes ball no. 10 the base, and then pitch you. Jeremiah, run the catch, goes ball 2 no. 10 the base, and then pitch you. Jeremiah, run the catch, goes strike 1 and 2 1. 10 the base, and then pitch you. Jeremiah, run the catch, goes ball 3 3 1. And 10 the base, got another pitch, and then for you. Jeremiah, you ready for it. And Jeremiah Jackson flies out to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. Jeremiah Jackson's out. What the first need to do is have the rain come in the ninth and close the door on this damn thing. Because I don't think you need to put Matt Stone playing coming in the ninth or Rod Cook or nothing. Just let them do the 7 and 8, and then let the rain come in for the ninth and shut the damn door again. Because they you know that. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Colton Cowser come next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base. 1 out on top of 7. Here we go. 10 the base, got a pitch, so we called it great, but run the catch goes strike and go 1. And 10 the base, and then pitch, he called it, run the catch goes ball 1-1. Yeah, 40 home runs for Costco, but it's a grand slam though. Yeah, so now it's 40 home run, but it's like, you know, it's third grand slam. Yeah, it's 40 home run. Yeah, it is 40 home run, but then it's third grand slam, right? I'm not really guess if you got good. And Tanner Banks got another pitch coming in for you. Colton Goody, but run the catch goes ball 2-1. Run the catch goes ball 1-1. And Tanner Banks and then for you, Colton, run the catch goes ball 2-1. And Tanner Banks got another pitch for you, Colton Goody, but run the catch goes to strike 2. It's a 2-2. And Tanner Banks got another pitch for you, Colton Goody, but run the catch goes to strike 3. And Colton Cows is out. First strikeout for Tanner Banks, 1K. that. So I put it away. Yeah. So Castro said we not losing to the Orioles. So hell no. I hit a 2-run home in this game. Let me hit the Grand Slam next. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Kobe Mayo connects to bat for Orioles, and Orioles plays on base, 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Down the base, got a pitch, and a Kobe ready for it. Runner catch goes strike, we go 1. Down the base, got another pitch, Kobe ready for it. Right, swing that with the foul was on 2. Yeah, we hope this gets 10 wins, so yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. And 10 base got another pitch, Kobe ready for it. Kobe May writes for time on your own. Kobe May driving the back access on baseball. Can we get a round of applause for Harrison Bader hitting his first home run as a Philly? Can we give a congratulations to him for that? Cause I mean, like, so that's an exciting thing. The Tanner Baines got another pitch in for you. Go be ready for it. You're swinging at one that's a 5 on 2. He's swinging up with another 5 still on 2. And Tanner Baines got another pitch in for you. Go be ready for it. Right now, catcher goes balls 1 and 2. Yeah, why I had to say that because, when you get your first one in the Phillies uniform, that's like 40 home runs to Kyle Silver. Kyle Silver makes the 58 for the season end. Oh my God, that's gonna be something. And Tanner Bates got another pitch, gonna make Kobe ready for it. And Kobe Mayo flies out to the right field, and Nick Castellanos, and Kobe Mayo's out. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So score the Orioles have 3 runs. The Phillies have 11 runs. We went on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's do the base and then turn the bat at the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Philly players do up the bat at the bottom of the 7. J2 Williams and Nick Castellanos, Harrison Bader. J2 Williams is 1 for 2 with a walk and strike on the run. Nick Castellanos is 1 for 3 with a strike on the run. Harrison Bader is 1 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs and a run. Hey, Wednesday, you missed the whole game right now. Kyle Silver hit 2 home runs in this game. A 2-run shot to get us to tie the game at 3. First, Vice started the game, made us 1-0. Then the Orioles came back and took the lead 2-1 when he hit that first home run. And then they hit another one to make it 3-1. Then Kyle Silver hit his first 2-home run. Two-run bomb to make it tie 3-3. Now Kyle Silver just hit a home run, and this inning made it 11-3. He hit a grand slam, but basically they made it 11-3. So yeah, Kyle Silver is going off tonight, So this is like one of them games where you be like, And Joel Embiid was at the Phillies game when they played the Tigers. Joel, why are you not with the you need to get back in that quote the damn 6 because we need to see you do something, man. Yeah, because Yeah, so Castro was out here just hitting stuff like that in the lungs and yeah, the Phillies did win on Sunday. They did. That was your wish, though. Yeah, Castro hit 2 homers a game. Harrison Bader hit his first home run as a Philly, so I forgot to mention that too. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have J2 Williams coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly first on base, 0 outs, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Yeah, got a pitch coming with JT Gurley boy. Running catch goes strike 1-1. Yeah, got another pitch with JT Gurley boy. Running catch goes balls 1-1. Time to GM ruin the whole season. I'm a good GM like Dave Saban. I know, right? What's that GM? And got another pitch coming for you, JT Gurley boy. You swinging that one's a 5-1-2. Now the question is, Wednesday, did you gain more weight today, or did you eat some? Did you eat more food to gain weight again? Did you keep that promise you made to me Wednesdays? Did you get another pound like you said you want to do, or no? So they got such on the woman over here. And gonna first be JT Grady on JT asked for Tommy on JT, the Robin Nevada system base one. And we're gonna first be JT Grady on. Running catch goes ball 2-2. Nice. That means you keeping the promise you made to me, so. And then the first be JT Grayborn. And JT lines out to the center field, then goes and JT is out. JT 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. You might have one out of 2 game win if the Mets lose, yeah. So offensive substitution, y'all. So Max Cover will pinch in for Nick Castellanos. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Max Cover next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, bottom 7. Here we go. And we're going to pitch to everybody. Max Cover for a swing in the mids, and that's strike 1 on 1. And we're going to pitch to everybody. Max Cover for it. Swing in the mids, and that's strike 2 on 2. And we swing the mids, and that's strike 2 on 2. And we're going to pitch for Max Cover for a swing in the mids, and that's strike 3. And Max Cover's out. Max Cover, you open 1 with your first strikeout. But this is how it always happens anyway. Star Wars. We're gonna hit all our home runs tonight. We're gonna hit all our runs tonight. Then tomorrow night's game, the Phillies ain't gonna be able to hit at all. And we like all the runs we hit tonight. We're not gonna play the same way we did tonight tomorrow night anyway. Cause you're gonna let the Orioles get back in the game anyway tomorrow. Well, watch tomorrow night. Watch tomorrow night when we got Ty Walker on the mound and the Phillies can't hit for shit because it's Ty Walker. So that's gonna be the thing where we ain't gonna be hitting at all. It's gonna be bad. So I can picture tomorrow night. The Phillies don't hit at all. Ty Walker gets up home runs, and then the Orioles just win the second game. That's how I figure that's gonna happen. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Harrison Raddick next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, bottom 7. Here we go. We're gonna get a pitch every Harrison ready for running catch goes ball blue. Here we go. Gonna pitch for you Harrison ready for swing the mids and strike 1-1. And we're gonna pitch every Harrison ready for running catch goes ball 2-1. I mean, every time we got time on the pitching, it's always like the Philly offense don't really want to do any, don't even want to score runs because they do the day before and they can't keep the same production again. And so we're gonna pitch every Harrison ready for it. And Harrison Batter flies out to the left fielder, Cole Carlson, and Harrison Batter's out. Harrison Batter, you 1 for 4. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's good. The Orioles have 3 runs. The Phillies have 1 runs. That's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the bat. Let's see the Orioles need to turn the bat at the top of the inning. The 3 Orioles players to the bat top of the inning. Dylan Carlson, Jackson Holiday, and Julian Westbrook. Now, I don't know what he said too, because I always tell people when you come to the stream, speak in English, because when you write in your own language, I don't understand what you mean, though, because I don't speak your language, so I don't understand what you're trying to say, so I don't know in your country's language, are you saying something offensive, or are you trying to say something nice? I don't know. What you need to do now, Star Wars, you need to be on time for the stream, Star Wars. You need to be on, I guess I'm gonna have to message you, Star Wars, to let you know that I'm on live on TikTok. I'm gonna have to, on YouTube, I'm gonna have to message you, like, and on the private DMs on X to let you know that I'm live on YouTube so you can come to the streams on time. Because, because this is, this is another time you've been late again, Because you forget when the stream starts at 6:55, you don't be right in there, you be late, Cops over, the cow is booming. the punch substitution, y'all. So from left field to first base for Western Woods and Western playing first base, the right side was out of the game. Last Kevin Main's game was in right field. So Nick Castellanos out of the game, starts out. And right field, Marshawn is catching, so JT Moon is out of the game. And Brandon Marsh is playing. Brandon Marsh, they got that wrong. So Brandon Marsh is actually playing center field. So. Yeah, so Pete James for the Phillies, so Tanner makes them pitching that could have reached for the Phillies, we Seth Johnson. To come at the bat for the Orioles, we have Dylan Carson going to bat for the Orioles, no Orioles plays on base, 0 outs, about top 8, here we go. Seth Johnson going to pitch for you, Dylan going Bowen. Run that catch goes balls on him. Seth Johnson going to pitch you, Dylan, run the catch, swing at the ball, balls 1-1. And then Seth Johnson going to pitch you, Dylan, run the catch goes ball 2-2-1. And Seth Johnson going to pitch you, Dylan, going run the catch goes strike 2 to 2-2. And Seth Johnson got another pitch for you, doing great boring. Run that catch goes to ball 3 to 3 and 2 to game. And Seth Johnson got another pitch for you, doing great boring. And Dylan Carson runs out to the second baseman, right started to the first baseman. Weston was in time, and then Carson's out. Coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Jackson Holiday go next to bat for the Orioles. No Oriole players on base. 1 out, top 8, here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch, and Ray Jackson going boring. He's swinging down with the foul was on 1. And Seth Johnson got another pitch, and Ray Jackson going boring. Run that catch go to strike 2 zone 2. And Seth Johnson got another pitch in for you, Jackson going boring. Run that catch goes balls 1 and 2. And such on the pitch Jackson Holiday as Patami on Jackson Holiday rapping the battle system of baseball. So Johnny got a pitch can Ray Jackson Ronnie catch goes ball 1 and 2. And so Johnny got a pitch Jackson Ronnie catch goes ball 2 and 2. And so Johnny got a pitch Jackson going forward. Run that catch goes ball 3 to 3 and 2 to full game. You know, when you watch this watching on TV show, it makes you laugh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm laughing at something funny, y'all, that you watching on TV, so it's making me laugh, so. And Seth Johnson got another pitch, and Ray Jackson go 8 morning. He's swinging down and goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls to 3 and 2. And Seth Johnson got another pitch for Jackson go 8 morning. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3, and Jackson Holiday's out. First strikeout for Seth Johnson, 1 game. Johnson, too, watching him for 12 likes. Next time we're gonna watch the Boom episode, Boom Time episode from the Night Doctor, just so I can kind of like get past that one. Coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have coming next to bat for the Orioles, we have Jordan Westbrook. Next to bat for the Orioles, and the Orioles players on base, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch for you, Jordan. Running catch goes strike 1. And Seth Johnson got a pitch for you, Jordan. Swinging away the strike 2, 0-2. And Seth Johnson got a pitch for you, Jordan. Swinging away the strike 3. Jordan goes for the down. Second strikeout for Seth Johnson's 2 Ks. And that's 3 yards for the Orioles. So the score is the Orioles have 3 runs, the Phillies have 1 run. And we move on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies and turn the bat, the bottom of the 8th. And the 3 Philly Birds do at the bat, the bottom of the 8th with Bryson Stott and Marlon Sosa and Weston Wilson. Bryson Stott got a run. And Marlon Sosa is 2 for 3 with a strikeout and 2 runs. And Weston Wilson is 1 for 3 with an RBI to run. That's a good Phillies game that we having right here, guys. A good game, though. I didn't expect the Phillies to be this good, but, you know. Some big change for some big change for the Orioles. So, you know, Rolling Herrera was done pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Orioles. We 11 Rodriguez. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bats on Hayes. 0 outs. Bottom of the game. Here we go. Everyone got a pitch connect for you. Stop. Running catch goes ball to 1. Everyone got a pitch for you. Stop. Ready for it. Swing down with the foul to goes 1-1. And everyone got a pitch connect for you. Stop. Ready for it. Running catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. when it's still put during in 9. And everyone got a pitch for you. Stop. Ready for you. Swing at the 5-ball 2-2. I know when you got an extra clothes, you gotta use them every game because you can't put nobody else out there because if you do that, and we shot better soon. And we're gonna pitch gonna stock a Rayborn. And Bryce Stott asked for time on you and Bryce Stott got get right in the back access from base zone. And then we're gonna pitch gonna stock a Rayborn. You swing at that one, that's another 5-ball, still 2-2. So we get to see the right show again. We'll see what happens tonight anyway, even if he's even coming out there, because then we'll see. And we're gonna pitch to stock ready for it. You swing it that one, that's another 5-ball, still 2-2. You want to see the right show again? I know, right? Yeah, we want Johan Jerome to go out there tonight to shut it down again. Mr. Dracula. The Dracula, that's what they call him, because you know Spider, because you know it's a tarantula. So you want to say that. And Evan gonna the pitch gonna by stock already born. Ronnie's catch goes to ball three is a 3-2 to book him. Yeah, the spider, yeah, because that's what he used the spider for, like the picture for his. That's why they call him. That's why they call him Dracula, because they use the spider like a tarantula or something. Mm-hmm. And Evan gonna pitch stock already born. Swing in the miss and that strike three, and Vice starts out. Vice starts you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Yeah, so coming up next to battle the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa next to battle the Phillies. No Philly players on base. Went out about here we go. Evan gonna pitch can about Amanda going forward. Ronnie's catch goes balls went out. And Evan gonna pitch when Amanda going forward. You swing it down one goes high in, go wave it, the ball's going, gone! Southern home run for Amanda Sosa and the Phillies are steadily yet again. So in the score, the Orioles had 3 runs, the Phillies had 12 runs, and the Phillies get their 12-run score on the top. The bottom 8 thinks the Amanda Sosa's solo home run, and the Amanda Sosa is 3 for 4 yards. This is the Amanda Sosa's 5th home run on the 21 season on a 5-ball to center field. And so you said no more runs, right? Now it's 12 to freaking 3. Take that one on you. Amanda 1 yard. First, Bryce Harper hit it with a whole solo shot. Kyle Schwarber hit a 2-1 bomb. Harrison Bader hit his first home run. That's a solo shot. That's 3. Then Kyle Schwarber hit a grand slam. That's 2 home runs for him. And then Amanda hit 4. So we had 4 Phillies hit a home run. Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber twice. Harrison Bader that makes 3. And then Amanda Sosa makes 4. So good day. Actually, yeah, if you think about it again. Yeah, we out here hitting home runs. It's a home run, freaking dirty out here. Hold on, before I say it again. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me say it again, yo. Let me say it again. Because it's about to get real interesting, yo. I'm about to say it again, yo. Hold on, wait a minute. It's about to get real interesting, So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Weston Wilson next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. One out. Bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Evan got a pitch for you. Weston running catch goes ball no. And Evan got another pitch for you. Weston ready for win. He swinging that goes high in, but way back there. That ball is going, gone. So the home run for Weston Wilson and the Phillies assembly yet again. So the score: the Orioles had 3 runs, the Phillies had 13 runs, and the Phillies got the 13th score. And the bottom of the 8th thanks to Weston Wilson's solo home run. And Weston Wilson is 2 for 4, y'all. And when this is Weston Wilson's second home run on the 21st season on the 5-ball left field. Bryce Harper hit a home run in this game. Kyle Schwarber hit 2 runs in this game. But Harrison Bader hit a home run in this game. That makes it 3. Then Amanda Sosa just hit a home run now. And now Weston Wilson hit a home run. 5 Phillies hit a home run in this game. 5 of them Phillies. Damn it. You know what I'm just gonna say, yo. You know I'm gonna say that, yo. We out here just hitting home runs like there ain't no tomorrow, yo. It's 13-3. So coming up next to the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the Phillies, and the Philly players on base. Now, bottom of the 8th, here we go. And we're going to pitch to Trey when he runs, catching the strike in 1, and we're going to pitch to Trey when he runs. Trey Turner grounds out to the third base, and Julian Westbrook to the first baseman, Kobe Williams, in time, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1 for 4. So coming up next to battle your Phillies, your 2025 National All-Star MVP, Kyle Schwarber, MVP. Got no Philly, got no Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, here we go. And Evan got a pitch in the swinging, swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Kyle Schwarber remains the first base for the Bills. Kyle Schwarber got a hit. Kyle Schwarber was 3 for 5, y'all. And Kyle Schwarber singles on a short line drive to the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Raphael Michonga next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, here we go. And we got a pitch for you, Raphael, get ready for a running, swing the middle, striking the 1. And we got another pitch for you, Raphael, running, about that ball's indoors, the ball's 1-1. And then we got another pitch for you, Raphael, get ready for 1. And Raphael Michon flies out to the center field, Dylan Carson, and Raphael Michon's out. Raphael go for one. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Orioles had 3 runs, the Phillies had 13 runs, and that's the end of the 8th inning. When we move on to the ninth, the following inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Orioles turn to bat. You'll see the Orioles new to turn to bat at the top of the ninth. And 3 Orioles plays the bat top of the ninth. Gunnar Henderson, Ellie Winchman, and Tyler O'Neill. There's no way in hell the Orioles can come back from this 10-run game. Yeah, Hayes starts getting his 10th win, so that's happening, because you know that's happening. Phillies, bring out Johan Duran. Let Johan Duran come out of this game and shut the door on this shit. Don't let nobody else come out here. So, you know, let him come out here and shut the door on this thing. Because we gonna need him. Bring out Johan Duran so we can close the door on this in this game. Close the door on this. Because right now, we got the biggest lead ever, 13 runs. But I already know tomorrow night game, the Phillies not gonna hit 13 runs again anyway. They're all gonna strike out and can't hit nothing. So, you know, that's what's gonna happen. And then, you know, that's what's going to happen. And Castle not going to be able to hit home runs again tomorrow anyway, so it's going to be like, you know. Yeah, so, you know, this is a good game. 13, I thought. Oh, you're looking salty, man. If I have to calculate this right now, 13 minus 3. The Orioles are down 10 runs. Ain't no way the Orioles going to be the catch back up. They're down 10 runs. I better stop anybody who's an Orioles fan right now. Because, you know, actually, I don't feel bad if anybody's an Orioles fan. I really don't, because I'm sorry if anybody's an Orioles fan, because your team is looking terrible tonight. Because, like, the Phillies out here just outdid y'all. We have like a home run freaking derby in Cincinnati Park, like we didn't have the same people that hit home runs need to be in the All-Star and need to be in the home run derby next year in 2026. I swear. In June of 2026, they need to be in the home run derby. Kyle Schwarber, everybody who hit a home run tonight need to be in it. Because Lord, they hitting the shit. So okay, you're using Seth Johnson tonight. Okay, they're not bringing out Durant. Okay. So pitching. So who's back for his place coming? Okay. Seth Johnson still pitching, yo. Yeah. So Louis Vasquez is coming at the bat for the Orioles. No Orioles players on base. 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. So Johnson got a pitch to Louis. Get ready for running because he goes strike number 1. So Johnson got another pitch to Louis. Running because he goes the ball's 1-1. So Johnson got another pitch to Louis. Get ready for he's swinging down with the 5 balls 1-2. Yeah, we gotta save the break. We used him for 2 games, so now we gotta give him some rest. So, and I hope the next game he get used. I hope so. And Seth Johnson got another pitch to Louis. Get ready for win. Swinging and missing. That's strike 3. And Louis Vasquez is out. Third strikeout for Seth Johnson, 3 Ks. I don't know why the game on Wednesday 12:35. That's lunchtime. People be eating lunch right at that time. People going to work and stuff, eating lunch and stuff. And me having a program on that day too, so I won't be able to watch the damn game. So that even there. And my favorite pitcher's on that day, Ranger. So that just like makes it way worse for me. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Aldian. What you mean? Come next to bat for the Orioles? No Orioles players on base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Seth Johnson got a pitch to Yali. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2. Seth Johnson got another pitch to Yali. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-2 I mean, the people at home to be able to watch the game at that time, that'd be great. But if you could go to that, if you go into that game on that Wednesday, that's good enough for you. And then you don't even have to worry about eating lunch. You can go to the ballpark and eat lunch because it's an early game. So I don't think the Phillies ever played a baseball game at that time anyway. I don't think they ever did. So maybe 1:35 and number 12:35 for one. So Seth Johnson got another pitch coming in for Yali. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 3. It's a 3-0. And Seth Johnson got a pitch coming in for Yali. Get ready for it. Running catch goes strike 1 is a 3-1. Yeah, so I don't know why I didn't hate that early. When I saw that, I was like, really though? That's early though. And Seth Johnson got another pitch coming in for Yali. Get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Ali Richmond is walked and advanced to first base for the Orioles. Ready to go set Johnny Wicked first bat of the game, had the Hollywood dream. So, for the penn substitution for the Baltimore Orioles, Ryan Noda will pinch hit for Tyler O'Neill. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Ryan O'Neill coming next to bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole playing first base, one out on top of the ninth. Here we go. So Johnson got the pitch, can everybody Ryan get ready for it? When that catch goes to strike 1-1. And so Johnson got the pitch to Ryan get ready for it. When that catch goes to Walls 1-1. And so Johnson got the pitch, can everybody Ryan get ready for it? And so Johnson got the pitch to Ryan, when that catch goes to strike 1-1. So Johnson got the pitch to Ryan, when the catch goes to Walls 1-1. So Johnson got the pitch to Ryan, swinging at the 5-1-2. And so Johnson got the pitch to Ryan, get ready for it. And if I went past it, I'd be on John. Damn. And Seth Johnson got another pitch coming for you. Seth Johnson got another pitch for you, Ryan, going for it. And Ryan know that extra talent, yo. And Ryan know that they're going to bat about 6 more base for him. And Seth Johnson got another pitch for you, Ryan, going for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Ryan knows it's out. 4 strikeout for Seth Johnson, 4 Ks. One more album with singing, guys. One more album with singing, guys. Get this last batter out, Seth Johnson, so we can close, shut the door on this shit. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we got Jeremiah Jackson. The next to bat for the Orioles, we got one Oriole player on first base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Seth Johnson got the pitch in there for you. Jeremiah, get ready for it. Right now, catch go, strike 1-1. And Seth Johnson got another pitch in there for you. Jeremiah, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's 0-2. Everybody get on your feet, y'all. Get up on your feet, y'all. Phillies fans have been saying, get on your feet. And Seth Johnson got another pitch coming with Jeremiah, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Jeremiah Jackson is out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 13-3. Phillies win. And the Phillies will take the game 1 from the Orioles at home in Sidney Park and in front of the Phillies fans. So the Phillies will advance on the 64-48 in the season. The Orioles will jot down to 51-62 in the season. The Phillies will get the 64 win. The Orioles get the 62nd loss. And yeah, good game by the Phillies. Hello. And the winning pitcher of tonight's game is Haley Luzardo. He was 10-5. He was 10-5 in the season, and with a 4.32 ERA. And your Chevrolet player of the game is Kyle Swirlman. He went 3 for 5 with 2 home runs, a single season high of 6 RBIs, 9 career grand slam, a third multi-hit home run game of the season, 40 home runs in the lead in the National League, 94 RBIs leading the MLB. Shout out to Kyle Swirlman by DH. Hello, yeah, dang. Yeah, so I'm just gonna say that, y'all. Electrifying stuff, y'all, because electrifying stuff right there. So electrifying stuff, y'all. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Starting Out on the stream. Shout out to Free 44 on the stream. Shout out to Wednesday on the stream. Shout out to Back on the stream, guys. So so I will sing the song, guys. I'll probably tell you the next game and all that stuff. So there's a lot, so get your head in the clouds, there's a lot to be learned, so look around. Once there was a silly old man, thought he moved the barbecue man. Anyone knows and it can Why would he find? But he has high hopes. He has high hopes. He is high above high in the sky. Hope. So when you start to feel low, step back and go. Just remember that. Woo! What's there goes another rubber tree. What's there goes another rubber tree. What's there goes another rubber tree. The hunt for Red October. And also, I'm going to say that now we're going to get into the pitching matchups for the next game, y'all. So y'all can know who's playing more. So, guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the Baltimore Orioles for game number 2 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 6:35 p.m. on YouTube, guys. Let's see if the Phillies can try to win game number 2 tomorrow night. Let's see if we can try to do that. Yeah, I got that from the Philly captain because I watch all his videos. So, yeah, so so. I love when they sing that song at the end. They sing that song. Yeah, it's okay, beautiful boy. It's okay. I'm not mad at you for that one. So let me tell you the pitching matches for tomorrow night's game. So we had Tom Walker going up against. So let me say this one if I get it right. So we got Tom Walker going up against Dean Kramer. So we got Tom Walker going up against Dean Kramer tomorrow. And so Tom Walker's 3-5 in the season with 56 strikeouts and a 3.82 ERA. And Dean Kramer is 8-7 in the season with 104 strikeouts and a 4.27 ERA. Can Ty Walker finally get his fourth win, or will he just keep on losing to the point where it's like, he's not that great? We'll see tomorrow night, y'all. So enough being said, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday night. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for the next Phillies regular season. My favorite. Let's go Phillies, Jan. Hope Tom Walker can pitch good tomorrow night. They get at least, they do well for his stat line. And can the Phillies office have Tom Walker get his fourth win? Or will they just flat out just not be able to hit no runs tomorrow because they hit fucking 13 runs a night? They hope the office can do something like that. And Castro keep hitting home runs like you always do, and hopefully we sign you in the offseason and bring you back because bring you back next year. So we gotta wait to do. But that being said, guys, like I said, boy, I gotta go in there, guys. And that being said, I have a dermatology appointment tomorrow at 2:15, so I gotta go. I'm not gonna be staying too late, y'all. So. And yes, and that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next video. Let's go Phillies, Jam. Let's not lose tomorrow night with time open around. We probably will. So, that probably might be a thing. So I should have been high hopes for that. So.